Dead.
I'll make sure to just check for a pulse. Just make sure he's actually dead.
Yeah, you feel nothing.
Good.
I suppose you're not feeling too good about not surrendering now, there, good sir.
You just hear in a faint voice, lame, as his spirit leaves his body.
And I will say, but you're dead.
Actually, I think
Hey,
now...
stop talking to the dead. That's my job. You don't want me to start singing songs, do you?
You get possessed by a troubadour spirit one day and just...
I think the only songs Grigori will be capable of singing are dirges.
I was figuring, oh, death, that old thing.
Yeah. All right, and now to the victors go the loot.
2 broadswords, 2 sets of chainmail armor, and each 1d4 silver pieces. So...
Look, Elf, it has proper weapon now. 2 broadswords for you.
5 gold.
And some nice clinky metal to wear while you perform.
Clinky, yes. I'll kind of shake it. Yeah, this interesting.
You may want to wash blood off first. Or maybe you don't. I don't know how your performances work. A little theater macabre there.
Are there any inscriptions, engravings, anything on the on the blades or on their armor?
No, they just look like crudely done and kind of like they may have been picked up at random from various places and then mended together by someone who doesn't actually know blacksmithing.
But no tribe, no gang signs, that kind of thing.
Nope.
Okay.
Andre, you can store yourself some chainmail here.
Gotcha.
And there was silence. Did we lose Dakota?
I'm looking at that real quick.
Oh, okay.
It's better than... I'm pretty sure it's better than what I have.
It's a lot more armor than what you have, but the initiative penalty is pretty harsh. And now we know why they're rolling step 2.
Yeah, I think I'll sit that out.
Ash test dummies now.
Because that would get rid of my spider bits, so
what's
gain that
what's
much
Wayland
on it.
wearing right now again?
Just padded leather. Yeah.
Let's compare. Let's see.
Remember, you can't force them to wear something they're not. You are not their mother.
No, I'm just discussing the differences in the armors for the audience. For padded leather is 4 armor, no initiative penalty. Chainmail is 7 armor, 3 initiative penalty.
Oof.
So maybe we should just sell this stuff.
Yeah.
Perhaps. I do want to examine these broadswords a little bit just to see if there's anything of interest on them in regards to their markings, if there is any markings for that matter.
There's, just like I said, crude hammer hits, making it look like we're trying to fix it slightly, and outside of that, no markings, no tribe things.
Sounds like they could use a little bit of a tune-up from a proper weaponsmith, but...
Indeed.
Yes.
Might be worth considering.
But yes. Okay, so... Henrax just looks at you. Oh, that was more lively than I expected it to be. And my voice keeps changing, apparently, every time I pop up, because I can't remember it.
Well, I think we're traveling. We've gone up in elevation, so I don't see any reason why it wouldn't change, good sir.
I am really shit at remembering the voices at times, especially the weird ones.
Maybe by the end of our journey, he'll have spent so much time around Grigori that he'll have a Russian accent, too.
Yeah.
I'd probably end up Austrian, like his wife.
Or whatever a Russian redneck hick would sound like.
How do you heal again?
You have to wait till night?
No,
Nope.
does not
Right,
actually.
No. Right.
He has to wait 10 minutes after combat ends, and then he rolls his toughness step.
All right.
Okay.
Well, you get a good about hour or so of just...
Do you have a wound?
How
How much damage did you take from that hit again?
10, my wound threshold's 9. I took the 0 wound,
Okay.
I think.
You should have... Sorry, what did you say after the 10?
Wound threshold is 9. So
Yeah,
what
you said something after that.
Wouldn't I have the -0 from
Yeah,
that?
you should have 1 wound. Technically, we should have had you roll to see if you fell down or not, but we forgot.
Oh, sorry.
But anyway.
Yeah.
So that means that when you roll your toughness to heal, subtract 1 from the result.
Okay, so
Roll it.
6.
Okay, so you heal that much. After an hour passes, you can spend another recovery test to do it again.
Okay.
All right. Well, after
Then sorry, just one last thing. Once your current damage is gone, then you can spend another recovery test to get rid of the wound itself.
Okay.
I don't know how many you have per day, though.
Right.
You might need to do that in the morning if you're out.
2.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
When you wake up in the morning, you'll spend a recovery test and heal your wound.
Okie dokie.
All right, so after like an hour or so passes, you see a bit of a clearing, a large open area, and you see this small structure in front of what looks to be a natural cave. And you hear Tenrax just in there. We're gonna pull into here for right about now because, well, first off, need to get these, orc guts off our produce.
I'm very sorry about that.
It's better than it was my wife guts. She just kind of looks at you.
Maybe they can invent a new corn chowder blood charm.
But also, I figure the horses need some time to, go down. They've never really been riding with combat on them.
But they held up quite well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So
Some mounts are known to panic.
as you enter, like he kind of gestures you in to just go inside while him and the wife take care of all the cleanup. You can if you want to. You can stay outside. So who wants to go inside? Who wants to stay outside? Or do you all want to go? All right. So you guys are going into, or Grigori's going into the building. What about the other two?
I will go with him.
Okay.
I'll go too.
Okay. So you guys will leave Fenrax and Rimri out there.
I thought they were going in too. I'll stay with them.
Okay. Yeah, they're cleaning off the guts and everything. So.
I'll stay.
All right.
Keep an eye on them. We'll just scout the cave real quick.
Rimri just kind of looks at you and points to you to drag that thing off.
I will help.
He's a hefty man who's twice your size. It'll take some time for you, but yeah. All right. As Waylon and Grigori enter the building, you notice it leads into the actual cave. So it's a small building front that you notice the walls turn from wooden and kind of shoddily built to the carved walls out. Like it's mostly natural, but you can tell they expanded a little bit on some spots.
I will light a torch as I.
You don't need to.
Oh, excellent!
It's actually
not light
inhabited by a lot of people. There's plenty of light and livelihood. That mostly stops whenever you two enter. Everyone just looks at you.
Oh.
You see
Did we
some.
just walk into the bandit den?
No, it looks like a bar.
Oh. It's like,
Oh,
okay. The Wind Mountain Rest Inn and Tavern.
Imagine a biker bar in the middle of nowhere, or a trucker bar if you want, and you just have a indie artist and a overly, decked out
And a
scholar, a goth scholar, yes, who just walked into there.
Did we just interrupt open mic night?
Well, you see there is a couple of people up on stage that were banging out noise, but not really coherently. And just kind of, it all stops and looks at you.
so it's
Well,
kind of
Waylon's
like
offended now.
yeah. Well, no,
What are you doing to those poor drums?
They should stop for us when we walk in. I mean, look at who we are, for goodness sakes. I feel like we're the main characters from Dusk Till Dawn when we walked into the Titty Twister.
Essentially how it is.
As long as our night doesn't go the same way that movie did.
Very good point.
Let me change some things.
Wyland will kind of stare back at all of them and then look towards Grigori and say, "Huh, this must be the place. Excellent. Let's go get a drink."
The music slowly starts back up and chatter starts as they realize, to you.
Gregory will hold up a finger and then turn around and go back outside and say to the trolls that we're with, this bar in there. Did you know this?
Yeah, why else would we stop here?
Okay, I shrug and I walk back in and find some place to sit with Waylon then.
Whenever you go out, you see Kaja just kind of struggling with the large body of trying to move. Just
I would offer to help, but I've got the lowest strength of the party. I can't.
Oh no, he's got like the highest strength amongst you guys, and he's struggling a little bit because a bunch of dead weight.
Incredibly mediocre on that score.
But yes.
I do not have strength. I have the angry spirits of the dead on my side.
And Wayland has his flute.
And I have my flute.
You shall have my sword, my angry spirits, my flute.
And my sax. Yes.
Okay. All right, so you guys walk in further. You notice there's just a bunch of chatting rivalry. You see some orcs in the corner that look like wearing decked out similar, crappily maintained armor, but they're not paying you any mind.
Good.
There's a very large obsidian man behind the bar.
Wyland will he'll grab a seat if he's at the bar if there's one available.
There are plenty available, mostly between the buffer seats between some people. So.
Okay. Oh, that's fine. Oh, well, as long as I'm not breaking urinal bathroom rules, and I'm good. I'll sit down, and I'll kind of cup a few silver in my hand. Good man. That cask there, the Brokestone Ale. I think I will take 2 of those, one for me and one for my human companion, who just stepped out apparently. But I'll have this ready for him.
That's probably was right about the moment I stepped back in, though. Yeah.
Oh no! There he is, right there. Excellent. Yes.
He looks at you. Looks at Grigori. You sure? Strong stuff.
Strong is in the sense of no. Don't judge me by my my live build here. I've been able to take a good ale or two. Would a mug of this? What would this do to your standard dwarf? Would you say?
He points to a very drunken dwarf with a lampshade on his head, playing cards against the wall, talking to nobody.
Is the wall winning?
Sadly, yes.
Yes, I've seen.
And he only had half a shot.
Yeah, I've had nights like that. What was he drinking?
That, and points to the broken stone ale.
Well, okay, so move me down the line a little bit. Yes, maybe something a little less potent, shall we say.
I'm almost tempted just to pour you some water at this point. But no, he goes down.
Get hammered.
He goes down and pulls out this. It's foamy, but it doesn't look like it should be foaming, and it's kind of greenish. He pours a mug for both of you, 1 silver each.
I shall produce 2 silver. I'll smell it. Is this okra I'm smelling?
Snap peas.
Really? Well, now you've definitely piqued my interest. Is this a house brew that you handle, or is this imported?
Made by him. Points over to this very large-footed orc.
I was expecting it to be the dwarf with the lampshade again.
No,
that's what I was too.
No, just this very large-footed orc who's just there with a bunch of what looks to be mush on his foot. He's smashing back it ferment. Secret herbs and spices added later.
I see.
The secret herbs and spices are growing on his feet.
Yes. Is it Tojam ale? Is that?
Thickens it up.
You know what? I'm gonna grab it, and I'm gonna go just bring the mug right up to Gregory as well as myself, and hand it to him. Here you go, sir. This is apparently very good, made with snap peas. Best not asked how they snapped. And then I'll.
You're just lucky I didn't hear that discussion about the guy's feet.
I know. That's why I went away from there. Because
Yeah.
All right.
Like,
to your good health.
and what little of it's going to be left in 5 seconds.
Yes, indeed.
It's a very.
We will miss it.
It's a very strong ale that, when it's in your mouth, has a horrible taste, but leaves no aftertaste once it finally goes down.
Wow. That's interesting.
In about 5 minutes, I'm going to have you guys roll fort or constitution. Toughness. It's a very slow reacting thing. But yes.
To your good health, and we will be lamenting its loss soon.
Actually, if you can Kaja please give me a roll of strength?
Strumpf. Roll that strumpf.
Takes you about 30 minutes to move the body.
Man, that guy needs to go on a diet. No food for him from now on.
You're still kind of reeling from your injury and your wound. So every time you think you get a good thing, you just kind of, fuck. But you eventually get the body off the thing. Rimmery just kind of comes over and starts dragging it away to an area, as he says, common dumping place.
I'm just going to look at her and go, all right.
Maybe wargs got to eat too.
You actually see her and
I don't think there are wargs, but you know.
Tenrax just wandering over to this hole in the wall. So yeah, it's your call if you want to stay in that area, or after you're done, or go inside and find your buddies.
I'm going to go in and see what they're doing. And, I think I've earned a drink.
All right.
That was worth it.
In the 30 minutes between, were you two just chatting and shooting the shit, or just drinking in silence?
We're apparently reenacting a scene from the Three Amigos is what we're doing.
Well, yes, you're going to do that soon. I was going to have you roll toughness in a minute.
That was a good movie.
It's a great movie. I love that movie. I will probably make just some various small talk into how do you think things are going so far. I will kind of give a little covert type nod towards the orcs that we saw in the corner, so Gregory at least knows where they are. I don't know if they're with the two bandits that we dispatched, but they may be. So best just keep an eye on them just in case.
It's a good idea.
All right. Now roll your toughness.
Oh, yeah.
I need to remind myself what my toughness even is.
I'm going to
Do I
say...
do this?
No, not you, not yet. I'm going to say a 9. Oh.
3.
Okay.
I did not fumble.
Our target number is a 9.
Yes.
Oh,
999.
So
That's a tough
Grigori
target number.
gets hit pretty hard by it and is starting to talk a little bit louder and such. You're really buzzed. Wayland is really buzzing at this point. Like, things are kind of at that point where you can be coherent, but you're going to be very, yes, I'm fine. I can drive. I can, that level. Not at the point where you're just like, I'm fucked up. So,
You're my best friend. I love you.
And Kasha walks in on this.
Well, Grigori is very fuzzy with that hide armor on.
I'm just going to burrow my head into it.
You actually see a couple of the people move their chair away. Some of them just go, "Aw."
This guy right here, he's
this
weird.
guy right here.
Like,
That's who he is.
All right. So you two see Kaja start walking up to you.
Oh, hey, hold it, hold right here. I'm gonna go get Kaja one. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna like kind of like slap on the bar just a little bit, and I'll hold up a silver. Hey, one more of those snappy foot ales.
He pours it.
I can use my left hand to try to hold the bar still and stop the bar from wobbling around.
Make the world stop spinning.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I will promptly bring it to Kaja. Kaja,
You can tell he's done this before. He knows how it goes.
You've got to try this. This is amazing. It's just, you got to try it. You got to try it. It's so good. It's so good.
I know this is impossible, but if I drink it, will you stop talking?
Oh, of course not. Absolutely not. But that should not stop you from trying this. Come on.
I'll drink this. Fine. I just take the thing and just down
I'll start petting his tail.
Speaking of which, this reminds me that the caravan driver is safe. That bonds of silence spell is an illusionist spell.
Okay.
I'm never going to learn that one.
Kaja, toughness, because they're just kind of sitting there giggling while you're drinking this. You're about the same level as Waylon now.
Isn't it good? I told you it was so good.
Yeah. Yes, it's.
And in the background of Kaja's head, I thought we weren't doing this again. That's it. I'm out of here.
Kaja, I didn't want to say anything really loud, so I'm just going to whisper. But your tail is wagging really fast. You must be excited. Why are you so excited?
I think I am some kind of dog.
Your tail is just wagging so fast. Or maybe that's me. I'm not sure.
You.
Is it me?
The tail's actually not moving at all. And Waylon's just swaying back and forth while standing there.
It's the whole bar. Oh, hey.
And the next 40 minutes, folks, will just be these three pretending to be drunk.
Yay.
Actually, some times pass, and in walks Tenrex and Rimmery. We just kind of looking at you three just being drunk and going, really? We're supposed to keep going.
Oh, I thought we were staying here. Oh my gosh. Gregory, why did you make us drink this?
Listen, I took a hit. I at least deserve this.
Why are you drinking foot ale?
Turns and opens his mouth to answer, but all that comes out is brah.
Exactly.
Rimmery grabs the drink and just, why are you drinking foot ale?
What ale?
I'll look at him and I'll kind of do like that like conspiratorial thing where I think I'm about to say something really funny, and I'll kind of get close. I'll say because it's got a real kick, and I'll just go like slap him on the chest.
I want to swift kick him.
All right, but you get a -2 because of slightly drunk. Okay.
All right. How do I do this again? Where's my thing?
I believe it is a talent, isn't it, or a skill?
9.
He has it as a skill, yeah.
Okay.
So
just roll it as 2 steps lower than normal.
So 7, yes.
Swift kick.
He's gonna get total armor defeating hit right here. Boom.
7.
And then he's gonna roll like triple damage.
Well, that barely misses Waylon's.
Oh, it did. It just.
You rear up to kick, and you go to kick, but you hit the table because Wayland is just flying around, still making your tail wag because he's loving it. But you hit the table hard enough that you actually break the table and it crashes over. And then everyone just stands up, what the hell?
I'll pay for that.
20 silver. Or, sorry, 20 silver. Walks up.
That's how it turned into a barroom blitz.
Just hand that to him, get up, and I'm going to walk out as slowly as I need be.
All right. As you three start wandering out, you're actually stopped by some people. Just in there. Why you got to be destroying our hangout?
Oh, to be fair, I was trying to destroy my friend. I didn't mean to do that.
He was. I'm a total asshole. I don't shut up, and I totally deserved it. I was before the bartender. I was gonna like pose so he could actually just like, hit me. Yeah, just like bam, like that. But no, we were not trying to destroy the place. This is kind of a cool place you got here. I mean, we thought it was just like a house, but now it's like a big bar and it's in a cave. This is so cool. You must come here a lot.
We live near here.
Oh,
you're disrupting the place for the locals.
Oh, don't you hate when that happens? You get visitors, they come in all the time, and we thought we'd come in here and be cool. I don't know, maybe we're not being cool. I think we're being pretty cool. Gregory, you think we're being pretty cool? I think we're being pretty cool.
You're drinking the leftover foot ointment.
That explains how it slides down.
Why do you keep saying that?
I don't know. These people are weird. We probably should know.
He's got... They point to both over to the orc again, saying, "He's got a foot infection. This is how they fix it, and we sell it to idiots."
Well, let me tell you something.
I'm gonna roll that swift kick again.
If this is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Who are you rolling it against?
Troubadour boy.
Okay.
Who else?
Right here.
Damn
Oh
it!
God. You miss and hit one of the orcs.
Oh gosh.
You don't actually hurt, but you kicked him. And now he is offended.
I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to try and do my first impression talent to try and diffuse the situation.
Okay.
Because I don't want my drunken to scrang friend to be
trying to do that thing where he grins winningly and there's a little tinkle off of his teeth.
Yes.
All right.
That's where the magic comes in. It makes a little ting.
This is against the the little glint on the tooth.
Mm-hmm. This is against the social defense, I believe.
Real because it's magic.
So if I'm successful, the target's attitude will improve toward the adept by 1 degree. A neutral character becomes friendly, and unfriendly becomes neutral, and so on. All right, so
yeah, that's how they'll react. They're like, fine, whatever.
First impression. Let me get over to your snazzy little macros here. Hold on. This is first impressions. This first impression talent check sponsored by Head and Shoulders. You never get a first chance, or you never get a second chance to make a first impression.
No. Our sponsor, our not sponsor, is Dr. Pepper. Seriously, dudes, contact us. We will pimp you out.
Hashtag Dr. Pepper.
I'll just replace my blood with it, honestly.
I am going to spend karma because in my drunken state, I suddenly realized, oh shit, we're about to get our asses kicked. All right.
Dr. Pepper is better than blood, you're right.
Ooh.
Wow, you actually beat a social defense.
Oh, God.
Actually, your result beat it.
Nice.
So he's sitting there just...
The cover is just gravy on top.
Okay, so how would you go about diffusing? You will succeed. I just want to hear what Drunken Wayland says as an orc's holding Kaja by the collar, basically.
So he's kind of holding by the collar, and I'll slide up in between his hands, so like my head will like pop up like this, and I'll say, I'll just be like, he didn't mean it. He really, honestly, he meant that for me. He wanted to put the kick right here in this face. So really, here, just I'll like slowly like undo his fingers. We're gonna go, and then we'll stay out there. And sorry about drinking the foot ointment. We really don't want any trouble. This is your place. We're not from this place. We're just passing through drinking orc foot ointment, which is good. See? Mm-hmm. So
I like Drunk Wayland.
I'm suddenly realizing that I'm drinking foot ointment, so now I'm like trying to choke it down. So I'm gonna say sorry for him for hitting you because that was really meant for me. We're gonna go outside. I'm gonna let him hit me, and then we'll just leave. Everything will be cool. Is that? And I'll straighten out his tunic, and adjust a few of the links on his chainmail, straighten out so it's a nice rose, and And then I'll be like,
then he'll slide sideways off screen.
yeah, and then I'll slowly go, and then I'll say, "Oh, wait a second, I'm sorry, you've got something behind your ear," and then I'll produce a silver and I'll give it to him. And I'll kind of like smile.
You really need the graceful exit talent.
He just drops Kaja from like a foot in the air, takes the silver, walks away.
Okay, we gotta go like right now. I just burned karma to save our ass.
All right, so you guys get to exit. So you exit. There's Tenrix and Rimmery just starting to get the horses ready and everything's like looking at you guys like, get your drunken asses on.
I'll get up there next to my friend and just sit.
I'll give a drunken Benny Hill salute, and then I will go and sit on the buckboard.
Actually, right before you guys take off, the drunken dwarf with the lampshade on his head comes running out, yelling, "Wait! He's got a bag full. Saying, the big guy told me to give it to you. It's just a satchel he's giving you."
I have a feeling it's a bag of poo. I don't know, for some reason. So who's he giving it to?
I'm gonna go with Grigori.
The only one who hasn't made a scene.
Well, because
let me roll dexterity to see if I successfully grab the bag or not.
Waylon is in the front. They're both.
I grab at the satchel and I take a couple swipes before I finally get my hands around the bag.
Grab the middle one.
You pull it up and you open it up, and it's like 4 bottles of the foot ointment left over. With just a note saying, "We have too much. Take it."
We are so gonna trade this when we get to Bartertown.
Someone better write down, "You have foot ointment liquor."
Hey, I mean, maybe we have foot cheese someday.
Okay.
We might need ointment. Who knows?
So,
On good ointment.
about 45 or so minutes pass, and
during that, I'm gonna do my thing to heal the rest of my damage.
I was gonna say, you guys start sobering up a bit because the bumpy ride and basically being chewed out by Rimmery, this is the most you've heard her talk.
You mean at all?
Yeah, in like one sitting, basically.
Yeah.
Like, she's not just sitting there saying.
I think we've heard a total of 3 words out of her since we met. That's what that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. She's just sitting there and arguing that they hired you to protect, not to get drunk randomly. Also, disgusting, like, drink. Why would you ever drink that?
I didn't know what it was. They just gave me the damn thing.
Never trust.
Grigori is never accepting a drink from Wayland again.
You should never trust the bartender Topaz.
Apparently.
And yes, I have committed now that every Obsidian in my world that I have to name will be named after some sort of precious stone. Or just randomly named stone.
Some sort of stone name in general, yeah. Slate, granite, topaz.
Rocky.
Yeah.
Rocky.
Can't forget your good friend Rocky. But yes, so 45 minutes pass, you guys start sobering up. And yeah, it's one of those things of like you can start hearing all the anger, but every noise is louder for the next hour or so. Especially for Grigori, who failed the most.
I will not play my flute during this time.
You're just trying not to puke.
You might accidentally put it up your nose until you sober up.
Yeah.
No. Then drunken him thinks, wait, 2 flutes at the same time.
Flute.
He can alternate flutes depending on which side he's exhaling out of. Yeah.
The left nostril is the bass.
Yeah, exactly. And the right one is the slide whistle.
All right, so I believe Kaja is the one keeping an eye on the rear. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Make a perception check, please. That's a 6 there.
Yes.
Okay, it's good enough. You see several orcs on horse coming at you.
Define several.
About 5. They're just coming towards you guys.
I'm going to... Guys, we have another problem.
How long was this? How much time passed?
About 2 hours.
2
Just
hours.
under 2 hours, yeah.
Okay.
So you guys are sobered up.
Let's
Just no
let's just be on our guard. They may be hostile, but they may not. This could be just more travelers trying to get through.
Maybe.
I'm still going to sit there with my weapon ready. Again.
Indeed.
Well, I think that answers that question.
A arrow flies and barely misses Kaja.
Okay, so they
All right,
probably are hostile.
I am weaving a thread. Actually, I better check my range. Actually, I've got it in here. How far away are they?
I'm about this point 40 meters.
Okay.
All right. I take my sword, plant it on the back end of the carriage, duck down, and just yell, "The next asshole that takes a shot at me is going to die."
They can't hear you that well.
No,
Well, I don't have that kind of range, but I've got a range of 10 yards on the spell I want to use.
Okay.
Scream it.
So I'm going to try to time it so that maybe when they're at about the round before, I think they're going to enter 10-yard range, I will weave my thread.
Alrighty.
So that my thread is ready as soon as they hit that 10-yard mark.
All right.
I'm gonna prep the sling.
And of course, I get the troll's wife down out of range as well.
Keep carts going.
What, do you think we're going to stop and try and make friendly chat? Hell no.
Exactly.
All right. So it takes about another minute, and then they get within the 10 yards that you need.
Perfect. Then time for spell casting. Okay. If 12 does not beat a spell defense, I'm going to have some serious questions for you.
12 beats it.
Okay. Let's get some description.
Actually,
going here.
it hits double, so you ignore that.
Doesn't matter
one
in this
little
case.
bit. Oh, really?
Actually, it might matter, but it's not a damage spell.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Haven't done this one before yet. Okay, so there we go. This spell infuses. Okay, so this is called Bone Dance, by the way.
Oh, okay.
This spell infuses a character's skeleton with an independent living force, which moves him against his will. So, whichever one of them got into range first.
Okay. They're kind of in a V shape, so you can set
while
up.
he's riding. Yeah, the guy at the front, while he's riding towards us, just suddenly loses all control of his own skeleton. Okay, the magician does a herky-jerky jig and makes a spell-casting test. If successful, okay, he needs to roll his strength, and I have to roll something as well. So we're having a contested roll right now.
All right.
Let me see. It was 4, so that's 11. Okay, beat a 7 on your strength.
No.
Fail. Okay.
Oh boy.
Nice. Good
So
job.
my willpower
Good job.
has overcome his muscles. Okay, and we can potentially keep doing this each round if we need to, but he's going to fall behind probably because he's probably about to fall off his horse. Okay, the target haphazardly dances 1d6 yards in a random direction. And whichever direction that is, it is probably straight off the back of his horse.
All
We're on a
right.
cliff
So he's
edge,
like-
aren't we?
It's like
No,
jerking
you're in
around.
between like a
Oh.
mountain.
Oh, okay.
So he's probably like just jerking back and forth and pitches off the side of his horse or falls backwards or something.
Okay. So he can go forward, back, left, or right. So roll me a d4. 1 is forward, 4 is back, 2 is 2 and 3 left or right.
4.
Okay, so he goes backwards.
-1, sorry. Wait, what?
You can just
Hold on.
hit the dice thing on the left side there, man.
Yeah, I'll have to. I thought one of the steps was a d4 minus something, but I guess I was wrong. Okay, 3.
3. Okay, so he goes to the right. All right.
D6. So he goes 6 yards to the right.
Okay, so
Was it yards? Yeah, it's yards. So he just like pitches straight off his. He's just like dives off the side of his horse practically.
now I'm trying to figure out the best way to see if his buddies do not just trample him or if they run over each other. It's when he does this.
He probably doesn't go the full 6 yards considering he can't walk because he's on the back of his horse. But
Yes, but whenever you try to do
right-hand side of his horse.
whenever you try to move a horse, or move on a horse, the horse tends to go with you.
I think it'd be like a strength check. Does he hold the horse as he turns, or does he just fall
But we
off?
already did the strength check and he failed.
No, for him grabbing the horse as he's not against your thing.
Yeah, but he's too busy trying to fight his own skeleton to do a separate strength roll.
It's one of those things like he's kind of trying not to let his bones go one way. So
maybe the horse itself can roll dexterity.
Yeah, the horse is gonna have to roll.
As you frantically make up whatever its dexterity step of the horse is. I doubt you have a stat block for them ready, but
I'm gonna go with an 8 because they're kind of dexterous motherfuckers.
it's really high, but sure, why not?
Okay, so yeah, no, the horse, it falls. It starts going over, and let's see.
Roll for trample.
Roll dexterity on the guy to his right to avoid running over him. Other horse.
Okay, so with that single action of boom, the first one, he gets trampled pretty badly. He's pretty much dead. The others, they fall over each other, so now you only have 2 people running up on you. Good job.
You are very welcome, comrades.
Nicely
that
done.
That's my crowd control spell. It's very much fun. It's not usually this effective, but hey, I'll take it. Then again, you're not usually using it on people on horseback most of the time, so that's beautiful.
Damn it, he misses again. He tries taking another shot into the caravan, misses Kaja.
You know, I was originally considering casting it on the guy's horse instead of the guy himself, but I think it worked better this way.
Yeah.
The horse would have had an easier time rolling strength against me.
All right, so
I would imagine. Horses are strong.
So, do you guys have any other thing to do? Did you want to take a pot shot with your sling?
I absolutely would love to do that.
Okay, do that. I was going to say, do you have anything for Kaja to do at a distance or no?
No.
That barely hits, but it hits one of the guys on horse.
And I believe with the sling, I do get to add my strength step, yes?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so that will give me...
Technically doesn't make sense, but it's a simpler way to keep the rules moving.
Well, it's a flung item, so it's one of those your strength.
Yeah, but you're flinging it with centrifugal force, not with your muscles so much. But, whatever.
Either way, I get 8 damage minus his armor.
Do 1 damage.
Minus that armor.
You kind of smack him in the nose, and you just hear you're like, you son of a bitch!
Are these guys in chainmail too? Or?
Yes.
These at 1 point.
These look exactly like, or look like the group from the bar that looked like the other guys you just killed.
Ah.
Before he chuckles and points like, look, they are bringing us more money.
Maybe they're bringing us more foot ale.
Oh, I hope not. You are not selecting the drinks anymore.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, that guy just broke his bow.
Yeah, pretty much. He tried to take a shot, and it just kind of horse hit a bump and...
Nice.
All right, so they are getting close that essentially Kaja, if he wants to, could try to smack one of the horses. Or you could take a riskier lean out and try and hit. But that one, I will tell you this. If you get a 1 on that, you fall off the caravan.
Yes.
I will just stick behind the weapon I planted on the back of the thing to avoid getting hit by shit.
You should have kept your second weapon, just held on and
Oh wait, actually I do have a knife.
Oh. You
It's
can use the
small as
knife.
shit, but I have it.
You can use the knife if you want, and hold on. So
Yeah.
that way, if you do a 1, you can. Your grip is there.
Yes. I will do that.
Okay.
I will swing at the horse, I guess.